Okay, everyone, welcome back. Let's get into the stock market technical analysis. We're going to just dive right in. Again, if you're new to the channel, this is all about looking for profitable trade ideas using the charts, using technical analysis. That's going to be our guide here. So follow along. If you find value in the content, leave me a thumbs up. If you're interested in learning this and going in more detail and learning this as a skill set, check out my course, priced affordable. Link in the description below. And finally, private member group. I'm in there. I've been in there this morning talking with everyone, giving everyone my thoughts and ideas on how I think the day is going to play out. And if you want additional insights, additional trade ideas, private member group is there for for you to check out. It's $5 a month. Link in the description below on that one. All right. Okay, we'll start out with triple Qs. I will cover some of the futures, and we'll look at the SPY as well, and then a few other charts. Triple Qs today, guys. I did adjust my wedge that I had. I think I formerly had it looking something like this, but we have enough reactions now, and I can see how it's trading out. I just moved the line down here to create a little bit more of a defined bearish rising wedge pattern. So we have a pretty well formed bearish rising wedge pattern. We have on this hourly chart negative divergence, all right, on both momentum indicators, and we just don't have a breakdown. We don't have that sell signal. So I think it's going to break this way, and I'm looking for a pullback down to this 275 area. You can see that's kind of your former area of resistance right there. So I suspect if you get a pullback, it's going to fall down to here, probably get a bounce there. Maybe go a little lower down to 270, I think at this point would be my final area of a pullback, at least on this pattern and what we're looking at here. If we get down there, we'll have to reevaluate and see where we're at. But as of right now, short term, I think we get that pullback down to 275 and probably get a bounce there. Okay, so first things first, we need to break out of this this bearish rising wedge pattern. We need that breakdown, and don't have that yet, so we'll see how that plays out. Let's look at the NASDAQ futures. Flipping over there. Future. Make a couple adjustments here, but the futures, I think, are trading in a pattern just like this. You've got this upward price channel. It's kind of creating that bearish rising wedge as well, just starting to wedge out a little bit. But no breakdown or sell signal that tells us we're going to, start to break down yet. We do have clean and clear negative divergence on the hourly chart. It continues to confirm, popping up today and making a new divergent high right there. So again, that divergence is telling me that we're likely going to get that breakdown and head lower. So first level of support on the futures, as far as I can tell, is somewhere right about there, and that is 11. We'll just call it 11,395. And then we've got a little bit more support down. There's really three levels below. It's about 1300, and then all the way down here at 11,185, somewhere right in there. And those are the levels of support on the futures, NASDAQ futures. SPY. So SPY, probably the same adjustment needs to be made, some sort of right there like that. That is a bearish rising wedge pattern. On the hourly, we've got negative divergence right here. All right, you can see it clearly showing up there on the PPO, and it is there on the RSI. And we just need to break down out of the wedge, which is what these divergences are indicating we're going to do. So first level of support will go right there. First, that was kind of your former reaction high. You can see the reaction candle here. So I think that's about 393.85, somewhere right in there. And then I've got this level all the way down here at 387. Okay, so those are the two levels that I'm really most concerned about on the SPY in the short term. We need to see that breakdown. They might, today, who knows if they break out of this wedge. Maybe they try to do another thrust up and then break. It's hard to say, but no breakdowns yet out of the wedge. Okay, potential long trade idea. Again, I've talked about this one in the past. MDT, not an actionable trade yet. We do not have a buy signal, but there's definitely a long setup here. So on this one, bullish falling wedge on this daily chart, bullish divergence on the momentum indicators, and we're just right there at resistance. Not able to really break free and create that buy signal yet. So just that's something I'm on the lookout for. Don't see it yet, but we'll keep watching for that. And then, you know, we've got good resistance level overhead, about 87.16. There's the 200-day, obviously, and then up here at 96.24 would probably be my final target on that one for now. Semiconductors. Okay, so the semis SOXX. Again, the biggest pattern I'm watching is obviously you've got the downward price channel here. This is your bear market in the semis. And I do not believe we are done with the bear market. You know, bear markets do have rallies, just like bull markets have, you know, corrections. So, you know, just take that into consideration. All right, on this one, you've got, as you can see right in here, we're just about to make a new higher high in the price. Haven't quite made it yet, but we're very close. If we do it, and anytime soon, it will just be a divergent high with a very high likelihood of failing. So any kind of little pop over that 399, 400 area is likely going to be a divergent high and signal that we're probably going to have some more downside there. So keeping an eye on those. I don't see anything when I go to like NVIDIA, which I think is the major player in this space. You can see right here on NVIDIA, this is the downward bear market trend line here in NVIDIA, or at least the potential one. I've got it kind of marked out. You could possibly drag this down to something like, maybe I could make it out to be like that. We have a little overshoot right here, but that would give me enough reactions, and you can see that we're just about to make a new higher high. And if we do that, we'll continue this divergence, this negative divergence. So that's key. That's going to tell us that we have a likelihood of failing. Again, if this trend line here is resistance, where I just moved it to, then it's, we're at the area where we're likely going to get rejected, bar just a little pop over this trend line and kind of make a new divergent high. You got to give it a little room to potentially do that. And that's all I see on that one. Okay, so to wrap it up, again, very simple. We just watch this wedge pattern. We get the breakdown of that. That's likely going to bring us down to the first level of support, which is about 275, 275.50, somewhere right in there. And that's it. Until we get that breakdown, we're likely going to see the market continue to kind of grind around within this wedge. So I'm going to leave it here, guys. Leave a comment if you want me to check out any individual stock ticker. Drop me a thumbs up on your way out, and I'll catch you on the next one.